Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This is a YouTube hop for Rebecca's Lockhart's 1,000 subscriber celebration, and there is a giveaway. All of the information will be linked down below, and we always do to the fashion of scrap lifting. So there is the scrap lift I'm going to do. So true to my fashion, mine will just be a lot more like me, but taking tons of inspiration from there. I pull all the fancy colors, just everything in general from it. And I'm using I think if I remember correctly, when she did this layout, I'll link the YouTube channel down too. She's using the same sprays as I am because both her and I are close to my heart consultants. However, I'm not using the block because I don't like getting my stamping blocks dirty like this. So I took out the brayer instead, and it pretty much achieves the same effect. It just looks a little bit different than what a block would do. A block is more, if you use it as more like the smooshing technique than it would be if I'm using my brayer right here, which is just rolling it on. Now, to get a good effect like this, to roll it on, you need to do the gesso. If I would have not used gesso to roll it on like I am here, it would have soaked into the paper and I wouldn't have gotten the good achieved look that I was looking for this layout. Now, I do stop the video to change out colors because I didn't want to get them mixed, and plus I wanted to dry and make sure each color was dry before I put the next one on, because I wanted to make sure that when I did the splatters and all of that, that it was good and dry. Now, Dana Winkley, y'all know that I'm a huge fan of Shimmer's paints. I have a hard time with these. It's one of the first times I'm using them. I did do, I think honestly, it's the way they're made. It's with that gloss acrylic that's in there. It's got something in there that I just truly don't really like compared to what I get from Shimmers. Now, this does give you an opaque look, and it also it is water soluble, so obviously it's permanent. You got to shake it, all of this stuff. And I did this, I mean, I know mixed medium. I just, there's just something, a good shimmer is just a good shimmer. I'm just going to be honest with you. But I do like how these colors come out. They are really bright, and I do like that. It is super gorgeous. They come out perfect. I was able to go into my stash. I pulled out this collection from Paige Evans, used up this. I did go, like I said, I went into my stash and got some black enamel dots from Close to My Heart. I used 4 colors out of the main catalog. This paper collection, I don't have much of this one left. I just have like maybe 1 or 2 papers and this 6x8 paper pad. So I was able to just stash bash quite a bit of my photos here for this layout. Now, I do also get out some of my sequence mixes. I went to go look, and unfortunately the ones that I have are no longer available, but obviously it's Spiegel Mom Scraps. She has tons of them. I absolutely love Jody over at Spiegel Mom Scraps. She's got amazing sequence mixes, and it's just awesome. Love it. Go get some from her as well. And so what I'm doing here is that I'm going to back this up, and you are going to see that I do not use any embellishments. I just back my photo, and that is it. Now, I do come in with a ton of sequins, and I glue this down, and then that is it. I do come in, and my title's going to be crazy. And these photos are the very last day of instruction. Now, I've been teaching for a while, but I was substitute teaching. And this past year with the pandemic and everything of 2019 to 2020 was my actual full year where I had my own class. I didn't have a co-teacher. I didn't have any of that. I took care of 46 students up to the very last day of school. I was 46 students. And this was one crazy ending to my first year of school in the respect of teaching full-time with my degree and not having anybody in there. Obviously, you guys all know that we all went virtual around March 17th of 2020, and we did go back for a little bit to just close out the year, make sure everything looks good, make sure that we got the report cards out just so that the teacher or the parents had it, and, hopes of whatever they were going to plan on doing for us in the next school year, what we were going to do, we were on the unknown. And this was May 8th, and this was the very last day of us teaching. Now, this was the last day of virtual teaching. We still had to be available by office hours for the next 2 weeks until we went in to go get all of the, because we're a one-to-one school with technology, so all of the students had to turn in all their laptops and, all of this, fun stuff. So this here was a crazy train ride, and that is why I call it the crazy ending. This is going to go into my COVID books that I have, because ultimately, this was not the ending that I was going to have. This is insanity. But I loved it. It was so much fun. Jump here and I stayed up late many, many nights trying to figure out what we should do for school and teaching and all of that. So what I decided to do is that I'm going to go in with some old Spiegelman scraps, sequence mixes, and pull out and do monochromatic like Rebecca did. Make sure that you go check down below. Rebecca has a giveaway on her channel, so make sure that you go check out her channel to see what the giveaway is. Also, make sure that you check out everybody else in the hop. Wish her all of the support to hit 1,000 subscribers, because it takes a lot to get there, and I have been there once. I'm pushing 3,000, and so I get it completely, and to celebrate milestones are just fantastic, right? So I am just putting down the sequence. I do stop. You will see how I do my journaling, and my journaling is actually going to go all around this. And I do place my black background, but I do it a little bit differently because I wanted it still a little bit crazy. And Rebecca does not use a lot of borders, but I needed a border. I can't go without a border. It's like one of my signature moves. If I don't have a border on my pages, there's something wrong with me. So I needed to do that. So there is that. And I'm just going through, I'm just dotting everything up. I just wanted to show, because this was such a simple layout for Rebecca. And I was like, I need more than just what she did. I kept it somewhat simple to hers, because, I could really embellish this, this up, done as much as I have always done. I've kept it simple as I could, but I needed more sequence. I needed more something to it. So I really achieved everything. I used the same products as her, did the same style, except I don't like getting my blocks dirty. So I used my brayer, which is easier to clean off. But yeah, so I'm just going through and getting everything all put down and all of that. So you'll start to see me come back with you'll see it come back through where I start to write out everything, and then that is it. Still shots are definitely coming up. Make sure you like and subscribe to everybody. If you are new, I would love to have you. I do upload between 2 to 3 times a week. I do collaborations like this, YouTube hops, design team layouts, all of that jazz, and along with my super chat that I always do. Like I said, make sure that you stay safe, check everybody out, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.